And Hasselbeck on first down. Throws. Wallace makes the catch. Some coaches become more conservative in postseason. Others say, we'll do anything.
Locklear, NC State.
Jones, the perennial Pro Bowler, and on 3rd and 4, that pass is caught by Deion Branch, the former New England Patriot.
On that side.
2nd down and 14. They send Alexander in motion, and the pass is caught by Bobby Ingram, who gets inside the 20 to the 11-yard line. Bobby Ingram missed half the season with a thyroid condition. They empty the backfield with Alexander in motion on 2nd down and 8. That pass is caught by Deion Branch, and he's taken down at the 5-yard line by Brady James, the linebacker, number 56, and that will make it 3rd down and 3. Alexander goes in motion. It's 3rd and 3 from the 5-yard line, and Hasselbeck throws, and the pass is broken up, intended for Burleson, and that's Anthony Henry, who's been picked on a lot by Dallas opponents down the stretch, breaking up the play and forcing a field goal attempt.
There to knock the ball down.
Josh Brown, 23-yard field goal attempt for maybe the most valuable of all the Seahawks this year, 4 game-winning field goals. Seattle leading 3-0. Miami at 2nd down and 7 now. The Cowboys' second play is another run by Jones, and Jones picks up a 1st down as he takes it out to the 36-yard line. Jones out of Notre Dame. He's been sharing time with Marion Barber in the backfield, but you go back. And the pass is caught, and this is Glenn, who dropped the last pass. It was close to being a fumble, and that is Pete Hunter. So they go right to work on number 29, who is a former Dallas Cowboy.
Again, this will be a zone-type coverage, I would expect.
3rd and 4. Romo in the pocket, then floats one, and it's incomplete, intended for Owens. So the first time they go to Owens, Jordan Babineau staying right with him, got a hand on it. NBC starting next Saturday from the 20 now. Seattle starts its second drive. Hasselbeck off the play fake. Had that one tipped, and it is intercepted at the 39-yard line. Picked off by Anthony Henry. So the Seahawks on their first 3-yard line. Romo goes right back to work to the left side. This is Owens. Owens breaks the tackle. Owens has a 1st down. Owens gets to the 29. Got away from Kelly Jennings and turns it into a gain of about 14.
You know, and this is where Terrell Owens is so good. He's
facing Glenn, and a safety coming over to help out. Romo looking straight down the middle, then rolling left, directing traffic, throwing, and that's incomplete. Intended for Owens, who is set up at about the 11-yard line, covered there by the safety, Ken Hamlin. Mile-an-hour win, but a 50-yard attempt here for Gramatica. Picked up in the middle of the year, and the kick is good. So the teams exchange field goals to this point in the game. 4:50 left in the quarter. Where the winner of this game will go as Hasselbeck throws. And that pass is caught by Deion Branch. If the Giants win,
I mean, you know, Tony Romo, you know, his balls are going all over the place, and Hasselbeck doesn't look like he has this thing going yet.
But Alexander does with this run across the 50. 1st down. Anthony Henry makes the tackle at the 48-yard line after a gain of 12. To their left against Dallas, then to the right. 2nd down and 10. Hasselbeck throwing to the right side, and Ingram makes the catch. And Aaron Glenn makes the tackle, and that will be a 1st down.
You know, one of the things that I've noticed about the Cowboy defense in the last couple of games that we've done, and including here, is they have trouble getting lined up.
DJ Hackett is split to the left. Hasselbeck stepping up away from the pressure, and the pass is incomplete. And everybody looking for a flag, and they will get one. Jeremy Stevens, the intended receiver. Kevin Burnett. Walt Anderson is the ref.
Holding, number 57, defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. 1st down.
Hasselbeck will hand the ball to Alexander. Last year's league MVP through the 27. He's had a fractured foot. He actually fractured it on opening day. Bobby Jackson, they activated him today. 3rd down and 5 now from the 27-yard line. Hasselbeck, he's going to take off, but he won't get the first down as he is hit by James, and you're going to get a flag back in the secondary at the 9-yard line.
Roy Williams there in the frustration.
Number 33, defense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
7. Max Strong is the setback. They give it to him on a draw, and the fullback who normally blocks catches a lot of balls though and has been around as a Seattle Seahawk for 13 seasons. Comes up short, and then comes Josh Brown to try to make it a 6-3 game.
Yeah, your receivers are too good. I don't know that you have to run Max Strong on a draw on that play.
30-yard attempt. Plaquemire puts it down. Brown splits the uprights. From the 24-yard line on first down. Fake to Jones. Pass right side. That's caught. Terry Glenn makes the catch. Glenn in his 11th season out of Ohio State. Of course, he started with Parcells back with the Patriots.
I'm impressed with this Seattle Seahawks secondary. I mean, they're really reacting well to the ball in the air.
Here's Jones, and Darby's going to force him back, and we'll see a forward progress nets on the first down. It appears that will be the case. He gets just enough to move the chains. Play clock all the way down to a half a second. Romo gets it away, and it's caught over the middle by Creighton, the number 3 wide receiver, and he converts and takes it to the Seattle 43 for a first down, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning. By 3, Glenn goes in motion to the right. They're faking to Barber, and then Barber will take the pass, and Barber will get taken down by Tapp after a gain of 5 to the 38-yard line. Matica. Play clock all the way down to 1. Romo will throw, and that's dropped by Owens. It's an unofficial stat, but our Elias Bureau keeps them, and they do a great job of that. But throughout the season, 15 drop passes by Owens, about 1 per game. Out of the shotgun. From the 36. Romo has time. Over the middle, caught, finds the open man, and that is Jason Witten, and he'll make it first down and goal. And the clock ticking down to 28-27 seconds. The Cowboys have 2 timeouts. They'll take one here. 32 yards on a 4th and 2.
You knew that it would be there again. This wouldn't be a bad play-action pass down.
It is to this point. Fake to Barber. Romo will throw. There's a flag, and he throws that one out of the end zone. There's a flag down at the 9-yard line. 8 the ref.
Holding, number 75, offense, 10-yard penalty. It's still first down.
That's Mark Colombo. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 3 by 1 on first and goal from the 13. Romo stepping up, throwing, and that's going to be caught, and reaching into the end zone and getting there is Patrick Creighton for the touchdown. Patrick Creighton stopped at about the 2, had enough momentum, lunges forward, gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yep.
10-6. Cowboys on top. Toyota halftime show on the other side of the break.
Started to develop, didn't you?
Definitely. And you saw Parcells, and few people know how to close out a game better than Bill, but Romo then gets stripped of the ball and is saved by Jones, and that was Bryce Fisher, and it was Fisher who whacked Romo at the end of the first half, and Tony came up a little gingerly after that play, and he gets hit again by Fisher.
Well, you know, he's playing with, rookie corner, a safety at corner, but they're playing very well.
3-man rush and 8 covering. Barber makes the catch, and they give up about 8 yards there because it was 20 to go for the first down, and Dallas with a 3-and-out to punt. Yeah. Right now, second down and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hasselbeck goes back to the right side, and Newman with the coverage, and a flag comes in. Bobby Ingram, the receiver, and there'll be an interference call here.
Yeah, that guy was a year ago, is what I mean.
Yeah, definitely not tonight. 12 carries, 32 yards. Hasselbeck steps up to avoid the sack and then guns it over the middle to Jeremy Stevens, the tight end, to the 40-yard line.
That 4-man line just to get that pressure right in the middle against Hasselbeck.
And then right into that line goes Mac Strong, Previously, back in '97, at a Florida State, 2nd down and 5. Hasselbeck is chased, has to throw on the run, and then Hackett comes up with it. Throwing to avoid the pressure from Carpenter, and Hackett came back to make the catch. 3rd and 1. Plowing ahead right now is Strong.
Woo.
Yep, a link.
Yeah, like
half a link.
Credit card. You could just stick a credit card in there.
They give it to Alexander, and he will be able to bounce his way off defenders for a 1st down.
Hit the hitter.
Strong took care of Roy Williams on the play. Maurice Morris, the backup to Sean Alexander, carries to the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Second and 4. Alexander appears to be a little short of the 1st down. The 3rd quarter. The workhorse again. But this time Brady James is there. And the forward progress will be looked at very carefully by the officials here as they'll spot the ball. The yellow line, you know, is unofficial, but that's going to be short of the 1st down again. Going again on 4th down.
Well, they're packed in there.
Alexander to the left side. Gets enough around the corner. Carpenter was there, but Alexander with enough momentum to take him around the corner and pick up the 1st down. So
Run the ball in the middle, make a 1st down.
This is the 12th play of the drive, and it's caught by Stevens. Touchdown, Seahawks. Retake the lead. 13-10 Seattle. Ready to come on with his defense. Kickoff from Brown, taken by Miles Austin from the 7. Miles Austin with a big run back down the sideline, out in front of the Cowboy bench, and Miles Austin will take it all the way in for a 93-yard kickoff return touchdown.
No flags. Boy, is that something. I mean, you finally take over, you get a good drive, you had good tempo. Mike Holmgren had everything he needed. And the thing, you know, we talk about momentum changers. Here's a wedge. You slide the wedge to the left. They because the ball goes to the left, they slide the wedge. He gets right in behind the wedge and hits that thing. Miles Austin at a point right here into the wedge, now through the wedge. Now it's just Miles Austin and his speed.
And so Hasselbeck and company back to work they go. Less than 6 to play in the 3rd. Dallas by 4. Involving a complex guy. Bill doesn't know as of the moment. 3rd down and 4. And that pass is caught by Deion Branch, who breaks away from Henry and turns it into a big gain. So a big conversion and a lot of extra yardage and a 1st down at the 39-yard line.
Game with these guys.
2nd down and 6. Sean Alexander. Ware forces him back inside, and then Aiken Adele is there to make the tackle. So again, a big 3rd down play coming up. This time it'll be 3rd down and 8 at the 37. Unbelievably healthy this season. And that pass is almost intercepted. Intended for Burleson, and Aaron Glenn, the 13-year veteran, former Jet, had position and almost makes the pick.
And slant.
Blackmar to punt. You know, veteran just goes with 13 year. What else are you going to call him? It's like saying big tight end as opposed to what? A tiny tight end? Fair catch is called for by Creighton, and he makes that at the 7-yard line. 2 minutes.
Next round. Then to get to the championship round, then to get to the Super Bowl and win it.
Hasselbeck has that one tipped by Newman, and then Roy Williams with the pick, and he stayed inbounds and intercepts it at the 43-yard line. And it's a tip and a catch, and the question is, did he come inbounds? And they're going to take a real close look at this. The crowd already looking at it up on the board.
Well, Terrence Newman made a heck of a play, though, in getting turned, getting back in coverage, and then turning again to get that right hand on it. Now, again, Roy Williams catches a ball, but did that right foot step out of bounds?
He's the same as a receiver at this point. The same thing applies. It looks as if his right foot's on the line. And this is going to be clearly a challenge from Mike Holmgren. Right foot appears to be down. There's a little bit of green or enough between the chalk.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The Seattle is charged with its first timeout.
And again, I think the tight end or the slot in the middle of the field is where you can go.
First down and 20. Romo throws, caught over the middle. That's Glenn. Terry Glenn silencing the crowd out to the 49. Gain of 16, tackled by the linebacker Julian Peterson. Second down and 4.
Running against who? He's running pattern against linebackers instead of defensive backs.
He was bracketed by the two tight ends, Witten and Fasano, who both ran straight down the field, and then Glenn cut back over the middle. Second down and 4. Big hole, first down. Jones tackled by Lofa Tutupu.
Fourth quarter.
13 minutes left in the fourth. Jones, first down, 20 more. All the way to the 27-yard line. From the 27-yard line. They keep going to Jones, and they've got a flag from the umpire, and that's going to be offensive holding.
You'd expect to see Marion Barber.
Number 91, defense.
Whoa.
5-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Draw. Jones. And Jones to the 13-yard line, and that's 18 carries for 71 yards. Again, in the Monday night game in 04, Jones ran for 198 yards.
It's going to come down to you have to be able to run it and stop the run.
To the 11-yard line, and back. Gets it and comes up short.
Cowboys are doing now. Big play for Seattle.
29-yard attempt for Gramatica, and that one is good. A little bit of a screwball as it faded to the right, but through the uprights it goes, and Dallas's lead is 7. And of course they could go to Seneca Wallace from time to time as well, as he did on the first play of the game, and that's Bobby Ingram making the catch over the middle at the 40-yard line for a first down.
Real good slot players, a guy that plays right in that position where he can go in or out.
11, Hasselback throwing, and there he is again. Coming out of the slot, going across the field, and Terrence Newman covering on the play. Williams knocks him down, but not until he gains 30 yards.
He could get it, and Terrence Newman couldn't.
From the 30, Hasselback going deep, and double coverage that time on Burleson. And Tony Parrish with Newman covering on the play. Uncatchable
Pass interference, number 41, defense. First down at the 1-yard line.
Calling it on Newman, and you'll catchable ball. First and goal now. Alexander swings to the outside, and Ware takes him out. Ware got through, made Alexander not only go down the line of scrimmage, but backpedal. And from the 1-yard line, they go back to the 8-yard line.
Touchdown.
Third down and goal now from the 8. They empty the backfield. Alexander in motion. Hasselback throws. Caught 1-yard line, but that's Jeremy Stevens. So they're at about the 1.5. Fourth and goal from the 2. It's been a game of big fourth down plays. And this time it's a defensive fourth down play. Will Heller, a tight end who they haven't thrown to. Hasselback wants a penalty for forcing him out of bounds, but they'll turn it over on downs. Made that big play, and the next thing you know, Dallas has the ball, and the pass out here to Glenn, and Glenn's going to lose the ball, but is it going to be saved before it goes out of bounds? And they're going to say yes for a touchdown. Kelly Jennings knocked the ball loose. Michael Boulware winds up with it. And before anything is over and done with here, we'll take a look at a million angles. And Parcells, of course, wants to see what he's going to challenge and when he's going to challenge it. But why this play is going to get overturned, it's very simple. Right there, Tutupu, as he is able to get the ball back into the end zone, has his foot on the line. So it's alive until that point, but Tutupu has his foot on the line. They will overturn this, is what my guess is going to be, and the end result is going to be a safety.
Seattle, number 51, his left foot is touching the sideline when he contacts the ball. This puts the ball out of bounds behind the goal line. It is a safety. Dallas is not charged with a timeout.
Injuries, Bob Casulo's unit. 31-yard line. Nate Burleson will field it there after the McBriar free kick. Hurd's going to run him down. Nate Jones will run him down, and they'll run him out of bounds at the 50-yard line. So good field position for Hasselbeck and company, trailing by 5.
I think you have good mixture, run the ball, those kinds of things.
Hasselbeck over the middle, and that's caught by the fullback, Max Strong. The 44-yard line, Aiken Adell, the linebacker, in on the hit. 3rd and 1. Alexander slips a would-be tackle in the backfield. That was Roy Williams, who came flying in, tried to upend him by the ankles. He couldn't. Alexander able to slip by him, pick up the first down, and you see the frustration on Williams' face.
Yeah, shocked to Sean Alexander.
They empty the backfield on first down with 4.5 to go. Hasselbeck. Deep over the middle. Stevens, touchdown. Jeremy Stevens to put Seattle back up on top, and they'll go for 2 over Roy Williams. 37 yards for the go-ahead touchdown. Is the back. Burleson comes in motion. Hasselbeck looking to convert. Rolling away. Can't get away from where. Throws up a prayer. Knocked out of the end zone. Yard line on first down. That pass is caught by Creighton. And Creighton will pick up 11 to the 39-yard line. First down. Regulation. Draw. Big hole exploited by Jones. Inside the 20. Hamlin finally rides him down at the 11-yard line.
Have the field goal now.
That is a key question. Jones is cramping up, so he's on the sideline. Barber's in the back. They give it to Barber. Barber tries to find some room, takes it to the 8. Seattle's going to have to take a timeout here defensively, and they do. One of its timeouts on the unsuccessful challenge. Romo spins, throws, caught, Witten, but he's going to be tackled at the 1. Is it going to be a first down is the question. Take a look at the official's foot. Appears to be over the yellow line. It will be a first down. Gigantic play right there. They don't get the touchdown, but they get the first down. Seattle is now down to its last timeout.
Receivers forward progress was stopped at the 1.5. It's 4th down.
Yeah,
wow.
4th down, yeah.
19-yard field goal attempt. Oh, it is fumbled by Romo, and then Romo's going to run to the end zone, and he's going to get tackled by Jordan Babineau. Amazing.
Unbelievable.
How crazy is this?
Oh, the ball just slipped out of his hands.
Yep.
It was a good snap. And he went to put it down, and it just slipped. Jordan Babineau, big tackle there. How about Tutupu's tackle, though? On that 3rd down play.
Wow.
Your whole season comes down to that.
Amazing. And you know, one of the crazy things about this sport is that if you're a regular quarterback, you almost never are the holder. In fact, the only regular quarterback who started the season as a holder was Jake Plummer of Denver, who didn't wind up as the regular because Cutler took over. And one of the reasons Romo was the holder because he was the backup quarterback.
Number 68 is reporting as an eligible receiver. Number 68 is eligible.
He could come in, you know, if you had more than a 2-point lead, but with a 1-point lead, that doesn't come into play here. So you have to punt the ball.
Everybody up on the line for Dallas. It's a low snap, and Plaquemire is able to dig it out, and then it winds up out of bounds, and there's going to be enough time for 1 play on the clock. The official will mark it off at the 50-yard line. At 3 goalies. Romo stepping up. He's going to go to the end zone. It's going to be a jump ball in the end zone. Incomplete. End of game. Our postgame coming right up. So many things to talk about. Where do you begin with this one?